G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to rebuild the brakes and fit them onto the rear axle. Okay, start off with putting in the pivot point, or whatever it's called. Okay, now I've actually replaced the rear brake cylinders. The simple reason is the old ones were that badly corroded, they just couldn't be used. So it was just easier, cheaper to replace them. Now, put a little bit of copper grease on them because they've got a slide in the housing. Not too much. Now, just to make sure I've got it round the right way. So that actually slides when the piston is activated. So it will push out the shoe on one side and then center itself, and that will also push out the other one as well. Now, that just sits there. It doesn't actually get locked in at all, other than the rubber boot. Now, this can be a little bit tricky, a little bit tight to get on. Now, of course, it's not going to be held on with just a rubber boot. The actual brake shoes inside also pin it down to the actual housing, so it's not going to come astray. The previous owner, as you can see, there's 4 holes there. He mustn't have realised how it all worked, and he had a couple of little plates in there, so the actual thing could slide along, but that wasn't necessary. And in fact, I'll just end up throwing them away. It could have actually stopped the brakes from working properly. I'm not sure, but to play it safe, I decided just to remove them and go back to the tried and true method of what the MG garages did back in the 40s and 50s.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here.
It still moves quite freely. So now, I need to put in brake shoes. Now these are also new shoes. Even though the old brake shoes were brand new, they really were. I couldn't tell whether they had been infused with brake fluid from the actual cylinder leaking over that period of time. To save wondering about it, and you know, when I'm driving the car, if it's actually going to stop when I want it to stop, I thought, look, for the sake of it, just put new ones in there, and it's going to be far better than wondering all the time whether you're going to be safe or not. Now, this is the actual second brake I've done. I forgot to hit the record button on the camera earlier, and I can tell you one thing, they are a mongrel to get on. They are very, very, very tight. So, bear with me. that's good. Got him in there. Like I said, very, very tight. But that's what you want. You don't want it slopping around, falling apart, or anything like that while you're driving. So now, it's time to put it on the car. Okay. So just basically bolt the back housing onto the axle. Now, if any of you guys out there know that I'm actually missing a part, missing a step, or missing a part, something I should be doing, or lubricating or not, please leave me a message down in the comments. Like I've told you all along, I'm not a mechanic. I don't know a lot. I'm learning as I go. I'm sure some of you are as well. But if you know something that I'm doing wrong, please let me know so I can fix it. And then people who are watching these videos will also learn that that is the right way or that is the wrong way to do things. Okay, now it's time for the brake drum. Okay. Collar and lock, or not lock washer, castellated nut. Go on. And have to be tightened up to 150 foot-pounds. That's quite a bit. There we go. Let's hope the hole lines up like I did on the other one. Not quite. Very close. Now, 150 foot-pound of torque. There we go. Now, let's see if the hole lines up. Let's hope so. Nope. As you can see, it's halfway past, so I'm going to have to shim it out with something. Pause. Okay. What I'm discovering is that the actual hole for the split pin, cutter pin, whatever you call it, doesn't line up, pardon me, with the actual castellated nut. So I was going to go buy some shim material, but I couldn't find a shims. So I've just got a sun plunk washer made of copper, and put that on there and see how that goes for us. That might be enough. Get the fingers crossed. No good with that one, but I do have another washer here that's ever so slightly different in different thickness, and see what that's like with the copper washer. Nope, not that one either. All is not lost. I do have another washer. We'll give that a try. Perfect. Give it a little tap. Okay guys, after trying a couple of different, actually some plug washers I used in the end, so I used a copper one, wasn't quite giving me what I needed, then I used an aluminium one and lined it perfectly. So this is the end of the video for today. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you're a new watcher to my channel, and like I said, certainly hit on that like button. It helps the channel to grow. Now, there will be some more exciting things happening within the next few weeks, so stay tuned, and we'll see you soon.